Steve, our second show of the season, first one in Liverpool, back at the Olympia, another cracking show.
Yeah, it's nice to be back at the Olympia, and it was a good show. I was really pleased with some really competitive fights, and a lot of the lads got out of it what we wanted.
Yeah, well, we'll start with Danny Roberts, the man from the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
Another tough fight for him.
Yeah, I mean, that Dwayne Green always comes and gives it a go, and he can make it into a messy fight, and he did make it into a messy fight, but you know, Dan won it clearly, you know, pulled away strongly in the early rounds, and I think 3 and 4 he got dragged maybe into more of a bear hug than he should have done, but again, learning fight and a clean win for him.
Well, Dwayne Green coming off that last 5 fights, 2 wins and a draw.
Yeah,
you know, so he was coming into that full of confidence. A kid who impressed me on the night, thought it was a bit of a risky fight for him, Noel Quarles, against, I can't pronounce the guy's name, but big unit.
Yeah, and, big unit and very experienced. Obviously, Noel didn't have a load of amateur fights, and it was only his first fight, so maybe you can't say it was a risk, but you know, if you're going to go and do something in sport, you're going to beat these kids, and he beat him, and he beat him comfortably.
He did. It was a real good performance. Lloyd Campbell, obviously coming back from his loss against Willie Warburton.
Yeah.
Very nervous, but ended up going through a little bit of a tricky start in the first round. He got caught with a beautiful left hook, but dug deep and
listen, that Jordan Gannon can fight, and I'm sure he's doing his job very well, going around fighting every week. He's a good fighter, that Jordan Gannon, and you know, he caught him, as you say, with left hook in the first, and he was a bit nervous, and obviously so after he was coming off a loss, but he gritted in, come through that, and worked his way to a win, and hopefully he'll get back to normal now after that one.
Yeah, definitely. Bit of an upset really. I mean, I know you can never take Brett Fidel lightly, but he caused another upset, beating previous opponent Marcel Braithwaite.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Brett was down to fight Sean Keynes, and because Sean's medical didn't get through, we were struggling to match Marcel at the weight he wanted, so he kind of fitted the bill nicely, you know, and we didn't expect him to upset the apple cart, but he did do, and it was a good performance. I mean, things outside the ring apparently with Marcel, but you know, I don't take them on board, because if you're not right, you shouldn't fight. So looking at the fight, he got an injury to his eye, which is still waiting for reports from the doctors, and it affected him a little bit. And you know, if you get that sort of response against Brett Fidel, you're going to lose, because Fidel's a good fighter, you know what I mean? He's a danger man, not a journeyman, and when I was looking for opponents, every time I kind of clicked on them, Brett Fidel had fought them and beat a lot of them, you know, so he is a good kid, and Marcel will learn a lot from that, not just what happened outside the ring, but you know, in adversity with the eye, and now you've got to deal with it, so that'll make Marcel a better fighter as well.
Yeah. Jay Farrell, the cruiserweight, looking dangerous. Another,
yeah, he's put a little bit of muscle on Jay, you know, 14.8, which is good, because he was weighing on the day at 14, and you know, if you're going to fight cruisers who are 14.4 the day before, they could be 15 stone, so you know, he's changed him, and he's put a little bit of muscle on and got a bit of extra weight, and he looked good for it, and he took his time, he didn't rush it, which has been in the past, you know, looking for that knockout straight away, and I thought to myself, no, he's starting to show a little bit of, should we say, fighting knowledge, and he's ready to be moved up to a 6 now, so that's what we'll do with him next time.
Tom McGuinness, the face.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I don't think he realised it was going to be as hard as it was with that Jamie Quinn, but Jamie Quinn's a good fighter, knows his way around the ring, and again, Tom's got 6 rounds out of it.
Yeah, but I think he turned him into the journeyman from almost round 1, that Jamie Quinn is. I thought it was a good performance by Tom.
Yeah, I'm saying it was a good performance, but you know, it was not just a good performance. It was 6 good rounds that he's got out, and
his first 6 rounds as well.
Yeah, and he'll be better for that. Yeah.
Tom Farrell looking really dangerous.
Yeah, I spoke to Tom the other day. I didn't expect him to stop the kid, to be honest with you. And no, he looked good, and you know, he switched it in, and obviously some powers come with the little break. He's out a bit fresh, so good luck. You know, I think Tom's got one more this year, and then next year he's back in for titles in February.
And then the chief support, Luke Willis, been shouting out for a 50-50 fight.
Well, to be honest, he did what he said he was going to do, Luke, didn't he? He jumped in from the start and bashed him up. I mean, you've got to give a lot of credit to the other kid for keep coming and coming, because he had a bad clash of heads, which was blood throwing down the lad's head for maybe 6 of the 8 rounds, and he was getting punched clean all the time, but he kept coming and coming, and it pushed Luke on, and you know, he had a little go in the 7th where he was hoping to stop him, but couldn't get him out of there. And as I say, from the start, some kids have come out of this, we've learned a lot, like Tom McGuinness was doing the 6. That was great for Luke to do 8 hard rounds as well.
And when you consider he'd been out 10 months injured, to come back straight in doing an 8 rounder when he's never done an 8 rounder before, it takes a bit of balls out, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, we all got what we wanted out of that, didn't we, on Saturday? So
on everyone's face.
He's going to move up into top class soon.
And another fantastic central area fight between Brogan and Brad Bolton.
Yeah, we keep saying it, don't we? Every time we put an area title fight on, we get fight of the year contenders, and that ebbed and flowed, and there was nothing in it going into the last 2 rounds. And really, truthfully, Steve was the one who started to look like he was flagging, but he pulled those last 2 rounds out of the bag. Where he got them from, I don't know, but they were the best 2 rounds out of the 10, his last 2. And
well, he switched southpaw, didn't he? And it totally confused Brad, and just stopped him from coming forward, and like you say, confirmed the win for him, didn't he?
Yeah, you've got to give him the credit. He in the last 2 he was hitting and not getting hit, wasn't he? And the first 8 he was both getting hit, weren't they? So it was a great fight for the crowd and everyone watching on VIP Boxing TV. So you know, the fight ended a good night. It was a good night for everybody.
It was a cracking show. Right, well, that wraps that up. So we've got another show coming up in Oldham. You're going to talk about that later, aren't you?
Yeah, do that in a bit with you, mate.
All right, see you.
Cheers, thank you. Bye.